We're in segment number 95 of Eugene's birthday special. And we're going to play Jeopardy for the Sega Game Gear as we get closer to the end of his birthday special. Alright. Let's play. I'll be him as I take on Gale. And we have these as our categories. We're going to deal with word origins, water, 10-letter words, Canada, basketball, and 1955. Basketball 100. The first basketball player to score over 25,000 points. I'll say who was Wilt Chamberlain. Basketball for 200. UCLA coach known as the Wizard of Westwood. I'm going to say who was Bear Bryant. No, not Bear Bryant. It's okay. Oh, Gail's gonna try it, huh? John Wooden, okay. John Wooden is who we're looking for. It's alright. Try the next one. Basketball for 300. This form became an official Olympic sport in 1976. Women's basketball. Oh, okay. Next. Basketball for 400. The Celtics' horticultural home. The Boston Garden. Oh, okay. That's alright. Not going to worry about it. We're going to go right on to the next clue. Basketball for 500. Named for a New York neighborhood, this team was founded in Chicago as the Savoy Big Five. Who are the Harlem Globetrotters? There we go, now I have some cash. Canada for 100. The leaf of this tree is Canada's national symbol. What is the maple tree? Canada 200. Eastern province that has threatened to secede. Quebec, and that was one of my hunches. I wasn't 100% sure, but it's alright. Canada for 300. This city's annual rodeo carnival is called the Stampede. What is Calgary? Canada 400. Once arrested by Jordan as a spy, he was prime minister until the summer of 1984. Pierre Trudeau. Alright. Canada 500. A British colony until it became Canada's 10th province in 1949. Haha, you fail. Newfoundland, okay. 1955 for 100. Film and TV cameras were allowed for the first time at this president's news conference. Who is Dwight Eisenhower? $1955 200. This character's merchandising included soap and bikes, as well as coonskin caps. Who is Davy Crockett? $1955 300. Words that came to prominence in 1955 describing ads sent to occupants. Junk mail. Junk mail. 1955 for 400. On February 24th, 1955, he was inaugurated president of Cuba. Is it Che Guevara? No, Fulgencio Batista. Good thing I didn't buzz in. 500. In September, America lost this fourth television network. Dumont. Uh-huh. Word origins for 100. Its name is Czechoslovakian for Polish woman, and both nations claim this dance. What is a polka? Word origins 200. The Dutch gave us the name for this drink the Chinese called cha. What's tea? Huh? Chai? Alright, thank you, Mom. It was spelled C-H-A, but it's pronounced chai. Oh, that's alright. Word origins 300. Early Indian word for a slow-burning stick. Today a green-haired rocker. What's a punk? Word origins for 400. This Australian animal's name literally means, I don't know. What's a kangaroo? Beer. Foster's Australian for beer. I don't have anybody on Discord with me at the moment, so I can actually get away with saying that. Although if Corey were here, he'd probably give me a bad accent penalty. Word origins for 500. Ow. Olympic participant. It means one who is naked while exercising. What is a gymnast? Alright. 10-letter words 100. Wrinkled or furrowed as cardboard or iron. What is furrigated? That, Mom. Ah, poop. Corrugated. Corrugated is with a C, not an F. Mercy killing. Euthanasia. At record companies, it's what the R in A&R stands for. Repertoire, alright. In Latin, rosa, rosa, rosas, for example. Declension, declension. From German for rear, it's the region behind a coast or remote from other cities. So we know the daily doubles in the category of water. The hinterland. Alright. Water for 100. Water's solid form. What is ice? $200. Where 97% of all Earth's water is located. What are the oceans? Water, 300. Name for a region of France. It's any deep water well. What is an artesian well? $400. They sang cool water. The sons of the pioneers. Now the last clue. Freezing, distillation, and electrodialysis are 3 types of this process. Desalination. Times 200. The Australians started this fad by selling 3-foot bamboo rings used in gym class. What is the boomerang? No. Oh, the hula hoop. Okay. Fad's 400. Saying he'd seen Hawaiian natives do it, a Harvard boy started late 35 by following one. What's a goldfish? Or swallowing one. Who'd have thought? Fad 600. When 50s cat makers ran short of this animal's fur, they used rabbit, skunk, or silver fox instead. What's a raccoon? Fad's 800. This board game first boomed when families used it to be reassured about soldiers at the front in World War I. The Ouija board. Sorry about the yawning, guys. Fads for 1,000. When cigarette makers first issued them, Honus Wagner said they'd tempt kids to smoke and refused to pose. What are baseball cards? Alright, I know travel and tourism is another category we have, but what are some others? Mr. and Mrs. Oh, that's right. Nobel Prizes, comedians, Republicans, anatomy. Anatomy 200. The vessels carrying blood to the heart. What are the arteries? Faith. Veins. Anatomy for 400, please. Jogs on muscle beach pump iron to build these triangular shoulder muscles. What are triceps? Oh. Deltoids. Anatomy for 600. In-house insulin producing gland. What is the pancreas? Tiger. Cat's meowing. Come over here, tiger. Anatomy for 800. The organ that secretes bile. What's the liver? Anatomy 1000. AKA the master gland, it regulates growth. What is the pituitary gland? Comic whose daughter, Rain, is on head of the class. Oh, Richard Pryor. Okay. Comedians 400. Master of the pause, followed by, now cut that out. Jack Benny. Comedian 600. Pat Paulson ran for president on their controversial comedy hour. Smothers Brothers. Comedians 800. After playing the nightclub circuit, he broke into movies with What's New, Pussycat? Woody Allen. Comedians 1000. Though originally a comic, he was the first black regular on a U.S. dramatic TV series. Bill Cosby. Mr. and Mrs. for 200. The line ending a presidential peace conference. What is thank you, Mr. President? Mr. and Mrs. 400. Hugh Lumpy Brennan played this farming friend of Mr. Kangaroo, of Captain Kangaroo. Who's Mr. Green Jeans? Mr. and Mrs. for 6. In this role, Kate Jackson was in the spy field with the Scarecrow. Who is Mrs. King? Look at all the cash I have there. Mr. and Mrs. 800. According to Herman's Hermits, she has a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown, yep. Potier's sequel to In the Heat of the Night. They call me Mr. Tibbs. Nobel Prize is 200. His physics prize was for work on the photoelectric effect, not the theory of relativity. Who's Albert Einstein? Nobel Prize is 400. I'm gonna do just 100 only. This literature wrote The Good Earth in 3 months. Who is Pearl Buck? Nobel Prizes for 600. Father and son physics winners, Niels and Age Bohr, were from the Scandinavian country. What is Denmark? Nobel Prize is 800. The first American woman so honored, she worked for women's rights and founded Hull House. Jane Addams. Nobel Prizes for 1,000. For negotiating an Arab-Israeli truce in 1949, he became the first black to win a Nobel Prize. Ralph Bunche. Republicans, 200. Supreme Court Chief Justice from 53 to 69. The right wing wanted to impeach him. Earl Warren. First governor of California or any state to be of Armenian descent. George Dumakian. In 1966, Winthrop Rockefeller became the first GOP governor of this state since Reconstruction. Arkansas. Nevada senator and head of President Reagan's re-election effort. Now the last clue. President in between Grover Cleveland's two terms. Benjamin Harrison, yep. So Gail has $8,483. I have $10,800. Let's see what the final Jeopardy category is. Category is U.S. presidents. I'm just going to play it safe and not wager anything. First vice president to become president, not immediately following the president he served under. I don't know. Oh, Richard Nixon. Oh, she's going to win. Foop. But oh well, I tried. So Gail wins by $1,991. Oh well. At least I tried. See you all for that next segment, everybody.